What is up, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Mackenzie. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. So, I'm super excited for today's video, guys, but I'm also a little bit nervous because this is something I haven't done in a long time. I promise I have not even taken a peek inside these boxes, and I am dying to. So, as you can see, I've got a few boxes sitting in front of me right here, and these are boxes of iridescent stained glass sheets from Amazon. So, the reason I'm so excited about that is because if you guys have been following me for a long time, if you've been with me for a long time, you guys have probably heard me say before that I used to order these little boxes of iridescent stained glass spectrum stained glass from Amazon. Get it next day in the mail. So it was super convenient if you were in a pinch or you just didn't have time to run to the store, or if you just wanted the specific glass that they always had in these iridescent glass packs. They were super convenient to have. So after Spectrum made their move, made their switch, whatever you want to call it, those glass packs were no longer available. And it has taken me until now to be able to find something similar and hopefully something even remotely as good as those glass packs. So I can already say off the bat, these are 12 by 12 pieces of glass, which I absolutely love. So I've got 3 different boxes here, but they are 2 different brands. So this top brand here is just 2 12 by 12 sheets, and it's called Lanyani. We'll go over all of that. I'll have everything linked down below, but this one is called stained glass sheets. And these 2 boxes down here, of course, also iridescent. They're just different colorways. So I'm really curious to see what the texture is, what the quality is like, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, we're just going to be reviewing some Amazon stained glass iridescent glass packs. That's a mouthful. So if that sounds like something you're into, let's get started. Okay, so let's just quickly go over these boxes. Like I said, I will have everything linked down below, and I'll pop up pictures on the screen right here of what the actual Amazon listing looks like. So this very first box, like I said, is by a brand called Lanyani. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Lanyani Art Glass, and again, they are all 12 by 12 inch pieces of glass. This first box just has 2 sheets of iridescent glass, and this box is just the iridescent clear box. And this was $29.99. The second box is Unicoshape. So I paid $89.99 for this. Again, 12 by 12 sheets, and there are 6 sheets in here. And this box is just called the iridescent pack. Then the third box is again Unicoshape. This one is called the iridescent transparent pack. I got this on sale at $99.99 from $109.99. Again, 6 sheets of 12 by 12. I think we should start with the 2 sheets of Lanyani first. I am not gonna lie, you guys, I am a little bit nervous just because you guys have seen, I've bought glass from Amazon before, and it's always that very rough feeling, cheapy, I don't know how else to describe it, just not great quality feeling cold glass. It never feels good. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. So these are little pieces of black glass that I got from Amazon, and looking at the back, you can just see how much texture is there. It just has a different feel than a higher quality glass like a Spectrum, Oceanside, Unicoshape, any type of higher end glass like that. It just feels different. Does it work all the same? Yeah, so far in my experience, but it doesn't look and it doesn't feel the same in the hands. So I'm curious to see if all of these boxes have that same feel. I'm nervous about that. Let's dive in. So again, this one was $29.99, Lanyani, and there are 2 pieces, and these are supposed to both be clear iridescent pieces of glass. Oh God, you guys, I'm nervous. Okay, and it's textured. It's like a light ripple. Oh, look at that beautiful color, you guys. Oh my God, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Can you guys see that? Look at you guys. You guys hear me talk all the time about how I can't stand that reddish brown tone to iridescent glass, and this does not have that. This is that classic high shine iridescent glass. I hope that's not just these boxes, and I hope the other boxes are just as impressive. There are a lot of bubbles through this glass, which is interesting. I mean, not a ton, but there are bubbles present for sure. See, there's like strips almost of where there's more bubbles. But this is some beautiful looking glass, and it feels great. I am impressed. Okay, and the second sheet is a different pattern. I have no idea what this pattern is called. Okay, so we've got in this corner right here exactly what I'm talking about, and this is why I do not like to order iridescent stained glass online. This is just a me thing. This is me personally. So this half of the sheet I would not use because it is that red and brown iridescent that I was just talking about. But that aside, this side is absolutely beautiful, and this texture is incredible. I have no idea what this texture is called. If any of you guys know what this texture is called, drop it down in the comments below and I will pin your comment and I'll look it up. If it's correct, I'll pin it to the top. I am impressed, you guys. Again, this feels great in the hand. It's a beautiful texture. It feels really nice. It looks really nice. There's not a ton of bubbling through this one. I am shocked. So it's 15 bucks for this. If you have Amazon Prime, you're not paying shipping. I didn't pay shipping for any of these. It's $29.99. So it's 15 bucks a 12 by 12 piece of very pretty stained glass. I am definitely more impressed with this piece. This is a different iridescent. Like I said, it's got that beautiful high shine that I love. Overall, they feel great, the texture is great, and they look beautiful. Okay, I absolutely, right off the bat, I approve of these. I approve of the Lanyani art glass. Yeah, we've got it. 12 by 12, right on the button. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed, you guys. I'm excited to move on. First box, a success. I don't know how I didn't notice this until just now. Warning, glass is fragile. Handle with cake. Excuse me? Okay guys, moving up to the next brand and the next most expensive. So now we are on a brand called Unicoshape, and again, this box is the iridescent box. This one was $89.99 and 6 sheets. I'm nervous. Okay, this one's taped closed. And the reason I say I'm nervous is because 90 bucks isn't exactly just pocket change. So if this glass sucks, well, I guess I can always return it. I'm sure I could return it, but let's deep breath, see. Okay, packaged very well again. We've got this foam on top. No way, you guys. No way. This is fantastic. Look at that iridescent, you guys. Again, it is that my favorite high shine iridescent, and it is a beautiful cut of the glass. I've got yellow, orange, blue, pink, purple. Wow. Okay, so the backside does have that feeling that I was talking about. Very textured. It's not as bad, but it just, you can tell it doesn't have that crazy high quality feel, I guess, to it. I mean, let me grab a different piece and let's compare something similar. Okay, so let's look at this piece right here. We've got some beautiful iridescent Wismach, my classic abalone glass you guys know and love. So here is the backside, and you can see all of the marking and indentation along the back side of the glass is very uniform, very even, and it feels good in the hand. When we're looking at the back side of this one, we do not have that uniform pattern. I hope you guys know what I mean. If you guys work with stained glass, and you probably do, it just has a different feel to it. Is that bad or good? I guess I don't know. It's not as bad as some of these smaller, like 6x6 pieces of stained glass packs I've gotten from Amazon by any means. This is a beautiful piece of glass. It's an orange and white wispy base, I'd say, so it looks orange and yellow when you hold it up to the light. Again, I will show extra video footage of what this looks like, but you can get a pretty good idea by looking at the back side here. So again, you guys, I am quite impressed. I am really impressed, actually. I was nervous to get this glass in, you guys. I had no idea what to expect. So far, so good. This is a beautiful piece of orange iridescent glass, you guys. Let's keep going. So again, this is packaged very well. We've got a nice sheet in between, and again, wow, it's that beautiful iridescent. So this isn't that high shine. This is more of, it's a mix. So it almost has that matte look in some areas of the iridescent. And in those areas, it looks holographic. Again, if you guys work with glass, you'll probably know what I mean. You can see that holographic tone to it here. So it's almost that in-between iridescent where it looks matte, but it's also simultaneously very, very shiny. And that only comes with certain types of iridescent stained glass. glass, and this is beautiful. This is definitely thinner, so this is a thinner run. This is another beautiful piece of glass. This one does have a little bit more of a uniformity on the back side, so I do like that. This one does feel a little bit better. This is not bad at all, you guys. I am really impressed. I will absolutely make stuff with this. I will absolutely be making stuff to sell with this. This is good glass. And again, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I paid for this with my own money. These brands have no idea I'm doing this. I'm a nobody on the internet, especially on YouTube. I'm shocked. Wow. I don't know what else to say, you guys. I'm really impressed. Again, back to that high shine, what you guys know me to call my abalone iridescent glass. It looks just like it. A beautiful cut too. Wow. So this is a beautiful green blue mix. It's probably a blue and white wispy, so you get that aquamarine color. This is a beautiful piece of glass, you guys. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself so much. I thought this was gonna be very hit or miss. I thought maybe 50% of the glass I would like, but so far every sheet has been beautiful. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. Let's keep going. And again, stop. Oh my gosh, what does that look like, you guys? Drop your comments down below. This looks very, very familiar. This looks like a specific brand. If you know, you know. Wow. Okay, a stunning iridescent. This is a high shine, but it's not the abalone type shine. It's more of that classic spectrum iridescent, but the top is very textured, almost like that ice glass. But if you guys watch my last glass haul video from shopping out at Toy Town, which I will be going to soon, I need to do a big stock up on stained glass, so I'll be going to see Debbie and Mark very soon, hopefully. But this looks just like that ice glass I'm talking about. That is beautiful. So the back side of this one does have more texture. This is more consistent with the very first piece. It has deeper grooves within the back, which is tough because we've got grooves on the front as well. So you're definitely gonna have to pick the front to cut from, which is okay. You do a lot of the time with these iridescent glasses anyway, especially if they've got any texture. Wow, I am shocked. Whoa. Look at that one, you guys. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we've got another beautiful high shine, that mix between the super, super glossy and areas of matte iridescent glass. And again, a beautiful cut of it. We've got all different colors of the rainbow here. We don't have any of that ugly reddish brown, green looking iridescent. And it is on a stunning deep green glass. Again, it's got to be a green and white wispy. That is beautiful. They definitely have to be cleaned. There is quite a bit of a residue left on top. It seems like they get a water bath after, and whatever mixture is in there, there is quite a bit of that left on top of the glass. Overall, I'm shocked, you guys. That is one of the most beautiful green glasses I've ever seen. It's just a stunning, deep, deep forest green with areas of lime from that white mix in. This is a beautiful piece of green iridescent glass. Again, this reminds me of, it's tough. It reminds me a little bit of Spectrum at times because of the finish of the iridescent, and then the coloring of the glass reminds me of a Wisma. So this is that super, super shiny glass, just like the old Spectrum iridescent used to be, or I guess the Spectrum Oceanside iridescent is, and it's on a beautiful blue and white wispy base. Wow, I'm really, really pleasantly surprised. Every piece has been a win. Every piece from this box has been a win. Wowza. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys, and I'm relieved. I'm happy for whoever this company is. It's nice to see different names. I don't know where it's coming from. Yes, it's made in China, but it is what it is. Stained glass has been making a resurgence, and unfortunately it happened right at the time where COVID did what it did, and it kind of crushed a lot of small businesses, large businesses, and everything in between. It has made making stained glass as a hobby incredibly expensive, even as a full-time artist, incredibly expensive. You guys know I have really scaled back on how much I've been working because people just cannot afford to shop like they were even just 5 years ago. That rant aside, I'm really, really happy. Like I said, I'm almost speechless. I'm really, really impressed, you guys. So I got, again, this box was $89.99. That puts each one of these 12 by 12 sheets at 15 bucks. And for getting free shipping and getting it from Amazon, you really can't beat that, guys. It is what it is. We've been on an absolute roll, and I hope that Unicoshape does not disappoint. Let's get to our last box here and see what we've got. Okay, so we are on our last box here. Again, it is Unicoshape, and this is the iridescent transparent box, 12 by 12 inches, of course, 6 sheets. And I got this on sale from $109.99 down to $99.99. So these ones are a little bit more per sheet. So if you can get it on sale, that'll be great. All right, let's see what we've got here, guys. Wow. Stop. Literally stop. Sorry, I haven't even pulled it out for you yet. No freaking way. This is another beautiful piece of iridescent glass. So this is, I imagine, their version of a ripple textured glass because it's not nearly as concentrated as a ripple. It looks more like a water glass, but it's not. Wow, this is a beautiful piece of stained glass. No freaking way. We've got blue, yellow, purple, pink, green. I'm sorry, I don't know how many times I can say that. Take a shot every time I say wow, or I'm shocked, or I'm surprised, because I am. This is incredible. I just wasn't anticipating this. I was not anticipating loving these pieces of glass out of these boxes. Like I said, I was expecting to maybe like and even use 1 or 2 pieces from each one of these larger boxes, but no freaking way, man. Okay, so here is a classic ripple. That is a very deep, actually, I've seen them even deeper. I probably have pieces that are deeper ripple than this, but this is a classic ripple texture. It's very different. It's much more uniform. It literally looks like a flowing river. I don't know how else to describe that. It looks like a beautifully flowing river. That texture is incredible. That is really freaking cool. Overall, again, it's a beautiful piece of glass. There's nothing to complain about, really. Or at least there's not much to complain about beyond that little bit of the bubbling on the back. Does that rub away? Okay, so again, it does. It just needs to be cleaned. I'm so pleasantly surprised, you guys. I'm glad this isn't money wasted. Ooh, nice. Ooh, look at that iridescent, you guys. Ooh, look at that iridescent. You can even see it without the sun. Oh my Lanta. That is a pretty pink, you guys. And you guys know pink iridescent glass is not cheap. Pinks and purples get up there. So I am happy to have a beautiful baby pink iridescent glass. You guys, this glass is literally speaking for itself. I don't know what else to say. This is beautiful. So this has got to be pink and clear. You've got that little bit of transparency, but it's not completely see-through. This is a really pretty color pink, you guys. It's almost like salmon colored, but it's not. It's like baby pink / salmon in that high shine iridescent that I love. Whoa. Okay, I have not really seen a glass that looks quite like this before. And it's freaking iridescent. And again, a beautiful cut of it. Can you guys see that? You get all the rainbow goodness. Wow. Huh. I don't know what to say. Again, I'm kind of speechless here, you guys. I haven't quite seen a glass that looks like this before because the sections that don't have the orange wispy through it are so see-through. Wow, this is freaking cool. Huh. I don't even know what I would classify this as. Okay, so again, it's a beautiful, beautiful cut of that iridescent glass. It is super shiny iridescent glass, and it's very, very smooth, very reflective. It feels great. Even the back feels pretty damn good. Wow. Again, it just needs to be washed. All of this has a little bit of what I assume to be a glass dust on top of it, so everything could use a wipe down. But other than that, I am impressed, you guys. I'm really impressed. This is so interesting. What a cool piece of glass, you guys. Whoa, again. I have not ever seen glass that looks quite like this. This is so weird. This is cool. Okay, so this is like, I don't even know. How do I describe this color? It's a rusty brown, almost a green tint to it, with obviously clear, so that makes it wispy, and it's freaking iridescent. What an unusual mix. A very unusual mix. I'm trying to think on what I would use this for. This in the orange one would be really cool for like a tiger or something like that. Parts of stripes on a tiger. This is interesting. Really, really unique piece of glass here. Same with this orange one. Just something about it. I haven't ever seen anything just quite like it. And again, it's a beautiful cut. Has all the colorings that I'm looking for, except right here we've got a pretty big span of that green going up into that rust, which isn't my favorite, but I've seen worse by a long shot. Wow. Okay, again, really unique, beautiful piece of glass, you guys. We've got 2 left. Ooh, we've got a pretty blue. Okay, and this is looking like my type of iridescent here. Okay, so it looks like we've got another blue and white type wispy, and the iridescent is very, very blue, purple, and green base. You know what? I don't hate it. It doesn't have any of that ugly green purple that I talk about. I'll take it. Again, a very, very beautiful piece of glass. Blue based, white wispy, and that very high shine iridescent mixed with that matte. So this is what I'm talking about. You can see over here where it almost looks mattified, but then you look over here and it's that super, super high shine iridescent. So it's definitely not a rainbow iridescent. Like I said, it's very heavily blue, green, and pink iridescent, but I'll take it. I don't hate it by any means. Again, it is a beautiful piece of glass. All right, last one. What do we got? Ooh, okay, another blue, and this looks more like a classic ripple. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so we're getting closer to what we would consider a classic ripple, but I'd say this is a mix between a classic ripple and a rough rolled or a double rough rolled for sure. This one is beautifully done. Again, we've got some bubbles within it, but I don't mind that. It's not going to hinder the actual glass. I think after a wash, this would be, again, a beautiful piece of glass. So this one as well, which is interesting. I wonder if that's done on purpose. This one is also heavily blue, green, yellow, iridescent within the actual iridescent coating itself. So it doesn't have the classic rainbow colors that you see on a lot of iridescent pieces, or in particular the iridescent glass that I like. The iridescent is very blue, green, purpley, pink based. Do you see that? Instead of the actual full rainbow, which is interesting. So both the blue pieces had that coloring, but we've got pretty consistent bubbles within it, which is interesting. Again, it's not an overwhelming amount of bubbles. I don't think it's going to hinder the performance of the glass at all. Again, it's a beautiful piece of iridescent stained glass, you guys. All right, let's pull all of the glass up here and we'll talk about my final thoughts. I think you guys already know. Okay, guys, here is all of our glass. So overall, that means for 12, 13, 14 pieces of 12 by 12 glass, I paid right around $220 and got it on Prime 2-day shipping. I really don't think you can beat that, especially considering how beautiful all of this glass is. Now, like I said, I am pretty particular and picky when it comes to stained glass, so So hopefully this wasn't just a situation of luck and all of these boxes have beautiful pics or beautiful cuts of the iridescent pieces itself, and we don't end up with a ton of ugly looking iridescent. Because these two pieces are from a different brand, Lanyani, I am curious to see more from them. So if you guys want me to order more from this brand in particular, just drop it down in the comments below and I will order some more and we can review some more pieces of glass from Lanyani. But as for Unicoshape, I am pretty confident in saying I absolutely approve. I think all of these pieces of glass are absolutely beautiful. Some of them are some of the most unique mixes of glass that I've ever seen, especially with an iridescent, which I think is really, really cool. They've got beautiful textures. The only thing I think to point out is it's got a little bit of bubbling, and all of this glass could use a good cleaning, but that's easy peasy, no problem. This is all beautiful, beautiful glass. I'm happy. I think it's money well spent, and the fact that you can get it on Amazon is super, super convenient, especially if you are somebody that does not live near a stained glass shop like I do, and you have to always order online. It is good to know that these things exist. Don't sell them all out on me, you guys, but of course, like I said, I will have these linked down below. This is not sponsored. They had no idea I bought these. I purchased these with my own money, and I absolutely approve of all of them. Again, let me know if you want to see more stained glass from Amazon. I'll order from anywhere you want. Just leave it down in the comments. Let me know if you want me to order more specifically from this brand Lanyani to see what else they've got to offer. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I absolutely, absolutely approve of these iridescent stained glass boxes from Amazon, and it feels so good to say that because it has been so long. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Again, comment down below and let me know if you guys want me to purchase some more stained glass from Amazon, and I will do so. I think that's going to be it for today's video, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you did, comment down below, and let me know what do you want to see next, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!